Hello and welcome to PLG 13 News. This broadcast is brought to you by the students of Nelson County High School.
I am Preston Barnett and this is Tyler Minton. We are glad you can join us today as we discuss some ever-changing topics about our school, county, and earth. Some of our topics are about our school and county, but some of our others all the way across the world.
Would you introduce the first topic for us, Preston?
Our first topic is about our school technology. Now on to you, Tyler, with technology.
Thank you, Preston. Technology can be a big help for kids trying to find information for projects and essays. Technology today can help kids of all ages learn easier with different learning websites. Technology helps us with taking tests, writing an essay, or finding information for a project. While we have technology, it is helping to grow a bond between students and teachers. Most teachers now use technology in their classes to help teach kids information by making PowerPoints and making tests online. Technology has made its mark in our schools.
On a downside, kids will use their phones in class to play games, get on social media, or listen to music when it's not allowed. When teachers write information on a whiteboard, the kids have no choice but to listen, and if they don't, they can get an infraction.
Okay, Preston, now onto another topic, hurricanes. 4 hurricanes have hit the U.S. recently. Many places are flooded, buildings are broken down, it has costed about $290 billion in repairs to damaged places. Homes have been destroyed and people's lives have been flipped forever. Some states were given the order to evacuate the area immediately because of the damage it could do. Now people are coming back to see debris everywhere and their homes crumbled to the ground.
You can help by donating to the Canned Food Drive. They are accepting food to help those who have suffered from the hurricanes. Any donations to us, such as food or money, will help. You can even volunteer your time to help rebuild our nation.
Now let's move on to a less serious topic. Take it away, Preston.
Thank you, Tyler. Today, teens are more worried about their job than their schoolwork. Teens will want to go to work and will have to spend 5 or more hours at their job. So when they get home, they won't have enough time to do their homework or study for a test that they might have for the next day. Now to Tyler with politics.
Macron, the president of France, had a speech in which he wanted the EU to become more close.
And in Germany, they had elections. Angela Merkel and her party, the CDU and CSU, stayed the strongest party in the parliament. This time, also a white right-wing extremist party went into the parliament as the third strongest party.
These were all events in the past, so we just spoke very shortly about them. Let's go over to some future events. In some of the states, there will be some elections. On November 7th, the election will be held in the 3rd Congressional District of Utah for the House of Representatives. After Jason Chaffetz resigned on June 30th, there are 6 candidates that could be his successor. Preston, can you tell us who the candidates are?
Of course, Tyler. The Democratic candidate is Kathy Allen. The Republicans, which have won the seat in every general election between 1998 and 2017, have John Curtis as their candidate. The other candidates are Joe Buckman from the Libertarians, Jason Christensen from the Independent American Candidates, and Sean Wallen from the Independent, and Jim Bennett from the United Utah Party. I'm excited for the results.
Me too, but there's still some time until the elections. Let's move on to the next topics. Schools are the place where students go to learn, and part of what they learn about, at least in certain grades, is nutrition. While what they are taught about nutrition is influenced by the food industry and is therefore less than ideal, it is at least far better than how most Americans are eating these days.
Although students may eat unhealthy at home, at school it is harder. With restricted choices and having to pay extra money for unhealthy food, most students are forced to eat healthy, all thanks to Michelle Obama when she started the Healthy School Lunch program. Most kids do not like the food, but others don't really care or are hungry enough to eat the healthy lunch choices.
We have a survey we have recently taken from students at our school, and the results are that most students said they would prefer better choices. They don't like the food and they think it's gross compared to what it was a couple years ago, but they also say it's much healthier than it was, and some say it's better. But majority rules, and most students think that it's gross. Don't eat anymore and would like the food go back to the way it was. Thank you, Preston. Do you like to read? If you do, this section is for you. This year, our school has gotten a bunch of new books, so we have picked one book to be our book of the month.
And our book of the month is, drum roll please, The Hate U Give by Angie Thomas.
16-year-old Star Carter moves between two worlds, the poor black neighborhood that she lives in and the fancy suburban prep school she attends. The uneasy balance between these worlds is shattered when Star witnesses the fatal shooting of her childhood best friend Khalil in the hands of a police officer. Khalil was unarmed. Soon afterwards, Khalil's death is a national headline.
Some are calling him a thug, maybe even a drug dealer and a gangbanger. Star's best friend at school suggests he may have had it coming. When it becomes clear that the police have little interest in investigating the incident, protesters take to the streets and Star's neighborhood becomes a war zone. What really went down that night? And the only person alive that can answer that is Star.
But what Star does or does not say could destroy her community. It could also endanger her life. Angie Thomas's searing debut about an ordinary girl in extraordinary circumstances addresses the issues of racism and police violence with intelligence, heart, and unflinching honesty.
Sounds interesting. You can check this book out at the Nelson County High School Library. Now on to another one of our fun segments. Tyler?
Thank you, Preston. Our last segment is our life hack of the month, where we pick a hack that makes your life easier.
When you play games on your phone, there is always those annoying ads that pop up for soap or tools and they interrupt your games. Well, to solve this problem, putting your phone in airplane mode will eliminate the ads.
And that was our life hack of the month.
I'm Eddie Burgos.
I'm Garrett Miles.
I'm Megan Fenwick.
And we are Nelson County Sports News. I'm Garrett Miles with Nelson County Sports News, and today I'm with running back Nick Boone. How does it feel being a captain?
We have to keep the team motivated, when we're down, you got to keep pushing on. Got to make sure everybody's working together.
What keeps you guys motivated throughout the season?
Our coaching staff, they keep us really motivated, trying to pick us up and show us that we can do something if we just put our minds to it, and we got to work together as a team, and everybody tries to pitch in, and when the people come out for the games, it's nice to have people there.
What are some of the challenges you guys face as a team?
The main ones are having players out there and injuries. Injuries have killed us. We haven't had the line we started out with, and you need a line to run the ball, and you gotta get your quarterback safe, keep them protected, and we can't do it.
Thanks, Nick, for taking the time out of your day to interview with us.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Well, we seem to have run out of time for today, but we thank you for joining us as we discuss some serious topics and some fun ones.
Be sure to join us next month on
PLG 13
News.